Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the fight down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Domination.
Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good. White curse. Game time. Game time. Game time.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the home team. For teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
And the Salt Lake City first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Hurts now from the gun. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. In the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down and goal to go.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Trying the toss here for 2. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on third down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
Third and long for Daniels. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels on first down. This one to Williams out left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Good.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Hurts looking to throw. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, then you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
19 line, come 19. 18.
Daniels now. Big strike here to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Go.
Play action now, Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
60 Maverick.
The throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a field goal game. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. The first quarter? Hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early. But there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Salt Lake City.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Hurts. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. The Eagles grow their early lead to 8. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they could be mismatched.
Space on the right, he's got room, and that is a touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 16-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More coming up after this quick break.
Here we go. 19 Broncos. 19. 79 Broncos. Tracking 60. Check trash.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
To
throw again, it's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the second half. Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going onside in the first half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Offense is set, first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. And he is in. Touchdown. The Eagles push their lead to 15. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
He'll take this at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
We set it down for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Delivers another one to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels is going to throw again. Taken in by Williams outright. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air again, Daniels. Short pass brought in. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Play fake here. Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, Daniels to the air. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Let's go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal.
Brings up second and goal.
Tootin. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Panther 11.
He's going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Reaches the 35. Along the right sideline, there's space. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
On the move, hit it right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. And that is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
This makes it up to the 25.
On the jump.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Now Daniels off the play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one to Williams out left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. He finds Tigakoko for the grab. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
19, Cougar 19,
From the red zone now. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
Their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession at the 32-yard line after the turnover.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Headed out right. He gets this one to McLaurin. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10
Come on,
at the
come on.
11-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the... And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
18 rattle. Stop 60.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
19 Tiger. Cut 19. Really good look.
They've got a man in motion.
Mustang 19. Panther 11.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Gets it right back to McLaurin. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hits him on the out route. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. As McLaurin downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offensive line fast.
Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on 1st. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that became like a zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Now Daniels to throw. Come near the goal line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Away from one. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
32-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal, Washington.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Panther 60, Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. Brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 11 brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to manage 3 yards here. Third and goal. Daniels is going to throw again. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Corey, Jeanette. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels now. Another catch for McLaurin. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Come on.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cut out left. It's inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Alpha. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hurts throwing again. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record.
Set up for the conversion.
Hurts yet again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
This taken from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 18. 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Daniels now on first down. Okonkwo brings it in. He spins right by him. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
On the ball.
Washington Commanders.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, Daniels to the air. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2.
Commanders 62.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
To the air again. Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 fight. 19.
Play action now with Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. So a field goal would win it for them now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol again. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And the Salt Lake City 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
He has the touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Commanders 69.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The beginner's return from the 11. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Johnson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Press on leading.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready.
One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for the Commanders.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Buffalo 18.
Play fake here, Daniels. Another catch for McLaurin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. Oh, he lost the football. And the Eagles get to it. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And they'll return it for a touchdown. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker. He doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time you normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. Put that ball in his hands, he's going to be denied.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has it at the 11. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tigers, Dragon 60, 79 gross.
Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Eagles just can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. Count 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rebel. 18 Rep. Buffalo 18.
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
60, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Yet another grab for Williams. Here he goes again. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence in the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
63. No touch. Trimmer.
On 1st down, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. He has room past the 25. Again, he's got room. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Daniels now on 1st down. Is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. That's completed right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. He rolls to his right. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A pickup of 17, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They go to Barkley again. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Buys time, rolling right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Leo Chanel makes the play.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your score. They read the call, and they're set up perfectly to counter it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. To throw, Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you bust your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Toss play to Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Offensive timeouts, that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.